Hello, nice to see you all. And first of all, I want to thank Mr. Việt for inviting me. It's a big honor to be there. Thank you, Ms. Funk, for starting this interesting discussion and introducing us to so many user cases, how AI can be applied in institutions. And I will focus more on what are the practical user cases for financial institutions here in Vietnam, which we can start now, or we maybe already started in home credit, and how they impact customers, right? My name is Anastasia Fokina. I'm from Home Credit, and here I just want to say that I support German philosopher Immanuel Kant, who said, let's not play intellectual game, let's just jump into practice and see how the user cases could be for AI. Just a brief history of Home Credit. We here 14 years in the market, and having 14 million clients actually helped us to develop our digital journey. And I would say the most important and first use cases with AI was underwriting. This is our competitive advantage. So we were always focused on investing the most top-notch technology in underwriting. And then we never stop, obviously, but we add new user cases. And now we can say that as a DG Finance, we have two absolutely digital-only products. It's a virtual credit card and home pay later. And we automatize after-sales service as well, have end-to-end digital journey. And recently we became most desired brand in the CFC, and that's what we very honored to be called. So before I jump into AI application and solution, let's stop for a while and think what actually clients want from financial institution, how they choose financial institution. And when I saw slides of Ms. Funk, I kind of happy that we are aligned, yeah? Because our research shows similar findings to Ernst & Young, so it means, okay, it's good, yeah. So we noticed that there are 4 particular things which clients really very careful with when selecting financial institution. So the first one is hassle-free process, which means it should be convenient, it should be fast, it should be without interruption, just not online to offline, it's just one process. The second one is safetiness. Obviously, this is a region where it's a special concern, the confidentiality of data, the security of documents, and so on. So this is number 2. The expectation number 3 is friendliness. We're all people. So we want conversation be very empathic, friendly, and we want to understand kind of clearly what are the conditions. And the last but not least is personalization or tailor to my needs, as Ms. Funk said, that I want to what I want, not just like one size fits all, but very personalized to my financial needs. So my goal today is to show how these 4 requirements or expectations of clients could be met or even exceed by using right AI technology. Okay, so in the right part of the slide, you can see what customers see and feel. In the left part of the slide, you basically see what kind of efforts we put in terms of make it happen. So as I told you before, underwriting is a core of any banking and lending experience. So advanced algorithm in underwriting and using really the most powerful models as a champions, that's what drives the end-to-end automatic underwriting in 3 minutes. But it also helps us with using big data and a lot of behavioral data outside and inside to score clients who never had a banking experience before. So the first time banking. So, and this basically gives the financial inclusion. Obviously, for running it in a big scale, you need to have a proper infrastructure. So when we start to play with different models, we usually have a pilot, and then if they're successful, we run it. But then when you have many different models which need to be run and deployed at the same time, you need to have a very secure infrastructure which supports that and which basically can operate different models at the same time with real time. That's where we have a feature store and Hadoop. So in terms of safetiness, as I said, that's an important requirement of clients. We have many models which basically scan social medias in terms of what kind of suspicious words are around and what kind of suspicious discussions. We also have a fraud detector, early fraud detector, and triggers, which helps us to manage fraud in a very early stage or even prevent it. And that's what helps us to have one of the lowest NPL, level of non-performing loan, in the market. And then I would say that the machine learning models we run not only on underwriting, but also in CRM to understand what kind of offer to give to this customer, propensity to revolve, profitability models, but also in sales network, which kind of salesperson could sell this or that, and for recoveries in the later stage of customer life cycle. So that's basically different models which we operate with a different pace, but they all used one database. So this is in general. At the same time, you can see particular user cases. So underwriting makes the speed and convenience of the service. I forgot to say, obviously, we have the biometrics and face recognition for end-to-end online journey and the EKYC. So this is basically seamless and fast processes. This is safetiness, and that's with the right proposition. We actually encourage clients to return, and we see that 60% of our clients, when they have a loan, they return to us again. So this covers 3 use cases, as I promised you, or 3 expectations from the clients. So what about friendliness? How friendly CFC could be in Vietnam? Yeah, that could be a different discussions on that. But in Home Credit, we believe that we should be really friendly and beyond. And here I want to share with you the project which we started with FPT, I think 3 years ago, when we introduced first outbound voice bot. Then later, we introduced inbound voice bot, chatbot, and now we can say that 3 million conversations per month are handled by bot. And the accuracy of this conversation is 98.6, which is basically, we can say people sometimes make mistakes, but maybe they're more prone to make mistakes because of bad mood or distractions. So in this way, bot is more predictable. And if you ask what actually clients think about conversing with our bot, so customer satisfaction level is just 5% below the operator, which make it quite decent, I would say, but we don't want to stop. So together with FPT, we organized the AI lab where we working actually to make it 96, or maybe we can succeed and even make our bot more appealing to customer than operator. I believe that's what our goal. And even now, operator our bot not only consulting customers, but also selling, and it's selling quite successful, so we are scaling it. And yeah, so it's 24/7. So basically, you are not concerned anymore about capacity of your call center. And you're not concerned about requirements to train this operator, train this team, train this channel. So as Ms. Fung said, multi-channel, it's just same experience because we train both one time and it just delivers the same message everywhere. This is it for friendliness. And I want to finish my speech with a special poem written by, as Mr. Hung said in the beginning, we're all excited by ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT to write a poem for the ending of my speech. The future of finance, AI shall lead, scaling you hate, fulfilling every need, security, personalization, speed and care, all in one package beyond compare. So I really believe AI is a disruptor for the industry, but we should remember that AI is as powered as people who using it. So let's put the right priority for this. Let's include it into our strategic goals and be clear what are the user cases. And then I believe we will harness the full potential of AI and will drive the future of financial institutions. Thank you.